Alright folks, Wolfenstein, YoungBlood, and we're going to do some benchmarks. Sometimes this thing does not actually show you the supply changes button. It's weird. But as of right now, we've got the highest setting. We've got 25 by 60, so we're at 1440p. And I'm going to go back to this and run the benchmark on the first one. Now we should be somewhere in the 90s to hundreds on this. We'll see. We have one drop all the way down to 62 on a high at 119. The average is 89, so I was slightly off there. So just so you know what we're working with here, GeForce GTX 1080. It's got 8 gigs of VRAM. CPU is AMD Ryzen 5 3600X, which is a pretty decent processor. We've got 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. So this is 1440p. Let's go back and try and change this. So we're going to do, we'll drop down to Ultra. Apply changes. Yes, I'd like to apply these changes. Now let's run it again. So the reason I skipped over one is because this thing pretty much barely drops any frames going from, or adds very few frames going from the highest setting down to the next one. So I jumped over one. So I would imagine we'll be average closer to 95 this time around, but I don't know if it's going to happen. It's kind of all over the place right now. 111 is the max. Low is 71. 97, 92. So right before it cut out, it was at 97, but 92. So a little bit better, 3 FPS. So let's go and change again. I'll drop down. I think we'll do high, and then we'll go down to low. I don't think that took. All right. So we'll run this again. All right, so FPS is 75 now, and min was 77, max of 130. So this is very playable. Let's drop down all the way to low at this point. And you know, unlike a lot of games, this does not really just not change as much as some of the other games would do if you were to make this big change in quality. Alright, so that was huge. Not bad at all. So there you go, folks. There's your 1440p benchmarks using GTX 1080 and the Ryzen 5 3600X. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.